It borders one of the largest deserts on planet Earth. And within its borders is a country overflowing with exotic music, diverse cultures, and landscapes that must be seen to be believed. This is Morocco. This is a journey across the largest mountain range in Africa and into the great expanse of the Sahara. A voyage into the wonder and mystique that is the spirit of Morocco.
Yeah. Fly, خويا.
Marrakesh. It's a blend of Arab, European, and African influences. It's a melting pot of old world traditions and customs, fused with modern ideas and beliefs. And it is called the Red City. And for these three friends, this journey will take them into the far southern reaches of the mystical Morocco. Built at the foothills of the High Atlas Mountains, the city was founded in 1062 AD by the Amazigh Empire. A traveler's first visit to this energetic city overwhelms the senses. The sights, sounds, smells, and tastes come at you fast and furiously. Hassan Hakmoun, a master Ganawa musician, and his friends, superstar singer-songwriter and producer Nuaman Latlu and Laurent Legal, a documentary filmmaker, have journeyed to Marrakesh to experience the mystery and wonder of this ancient city.
This is the house here where I grew up.
You grew up here?
And some of my family member was born here.
But you're Muslim, right?
I am Muslim, but we, Jews and Muslims live together at the same house.
واش ما كاين مشكل؟
ما كاين مشكل.
Come.
I used to bake bread here. I worked in this place here, in this bakery making bread. You can put 300 pieces of bread like this inside. And when the bread comes in and it's like this, when it's hot,
Yeah.
you do this so it doesn't burn.
Okay.
And then you put it here, and all this bread go back into the markets. But beside that, people also bring their own bread. So this is commercials and also for the neighborhood. That was me back then. That kid was me. But the music took me around the world.
And here, you were playing music also when you were young in those streets, in this area?
Yes, I was playing, all over this neighborhood music.
A taxi ride in Marrakesh is a wild and unique experience.
Come on, guys, don't be shy.
يلا خطر بهاد الزتة.
And it's pretty wild out there.
Laurent and Hassan make their way across town to learn more about the spiritual style of music called Ganawa and its iconic instrument.
Well, this instrument have 27 names, but I call it sentir. It's carved by hand and sand it, you see. Now he's gonna put the skin. The skin, it's a camel skin, but not just a camel skin, it's a special part of the camel, which is the neck.
The neck. Why?
When you hit your neck, you hear different sound. Right here, that's where our voices come. This instrument used for healing.
Healing like what? For
When
what?
somebody's sick, they come into the gnawa and they do ceremony. And that ceremony lasts all night long and play by this instrument, which we call sintir.
Is it a kind of a trance in a way?
It is.
It is a trance.
It is a trance music.
How long have you been playing Gnawa music?
Well, I grew up with this music within the family, but I become a master at the age of 14. To become a master, you have to perform all ceremony. You also have to make your own instrument, not go and buy it. And this instrument, it's a bass instrument, 2.5 strings, that is a bass. This is before bass, electric bass, or an upright bass, or a lot of other instruments that you see. This instrument is like the godfather of all the instruments. So he's almost finished putting the skin on, and this is the way it's gonna look on when he's finished.
Hassan and Laurent continue their adventure through Marrakesh. And riding mopeds through the cobblestone streets of the Medina is common here. They're heading into the very heart of the city.
This is Jamaifna, probably the most famous square in Morocco. It's pretty tame during the day, but at night this place really comes to life. The square is located right next to the Medina.
Here the henna artists, snake charmers, and musicians mix with the wide-eyed travelers. Hassan takes Laurent deep into the Medina, where vendors offer all kinds of goods, leather, food, jewelry. It's the perfect place to taste some of Morocco's most unique cuisine.
This market have everything. So you come here, you want olives, you want mint, you want spice, you want incense, you want to buy clothes, you want to buy, carpentries, everything.
Everything is here.
Everything.
Is it busy right now?
No.
No?
This is not busy. You haven't seen busy. Now, do you like olives?
I love olives.
We can have some. We can have some.
Bonjour.
This is it. Go ahead. Shukran.
Pretty, little bit spicy
And tasty.
and very tasty.
That's right. It's very
J'adore ça.
tasty. Out of this world.
Olives in Morocco, magnifique.
As the light fades, the musicians and performers bring Jemelfna Square to life. The friends' journey continues to the coast of Morocco. Essaouira is a city built on the traditions of fishermen harvesting the sea. Just over 200 years old, the town is young by Moroccan standards. It was formerly called Mogador, after the nearby island that shelters the city from the winds of the Atlantic Ocean, making this one of the best ports in all of Morocco.
Here you got the ocean, And you get also, you know, the fish. The fish is fresh. The boat comes here in the port, and they start selling the fish right off, you know, off the boat.
The architecture also is totally different. We can see the flavor of the Portuguese here. It was like built by the sea.
You know, you can call it the Blue City, or, you know, Essaouira is a very special place to be.
I think it's a very inspiring place.
It is.
For artists.
It is. It's a very creative. I mean, imagine you come here, sit right by the ocean.
Yeah. You can have
and
some
start
things in your
waving.
mind. Yeah.
Every time the wave hits the rock, it comes out a new poem or word for your song.
Essaouira is a haven for artists from all around the world. Regardless of race, ethnicity, or beliefs, there's a feeling of acceptance and respect among the fellow artists.
Before the main harbor was in Casablanca, it was first here in Essaouira. So they provided fish for the whole area, for the city of Marrakesh, for the capitals, for everybody. Everybody ate the fish, but not only is it good fish because there is a lot of fish, but they know how to cook the fish.
Today, Essaouira is known for more than just seafood. It's also famous for Gnawa music. Essaouira has become a mecca of sorts for the popular trance-like music that uses ancient African Islamic spiritual religious songs and rhythms. Many of these songs can last for as long as several hours and are used during healing rituals. The annual Gnawa festival attracts music lovers from all over the world who descend upon Essaouira to enjoy 3 days of concerts that include impromptu jams and fusions with other genres such as jazz, hip-hop, and blues.
How many people here?
They exceeded 500,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah, it's wild.
Heading south along the coast, the friends voyage into the Atlas Mountains. This part of Morocco is famous for the argan trees and the goats that climb up into the trees to eat their fruit. The oils from the fruit have grown in popularity in Europe and North America. As the three friends travel through the southern part of Morocco, the sun begins to dip below the Atlantic Ocean. It's a vista worthy of stopping the bus to experience firsthand. Their journey continues south, along the coast to the city of Agadir, the next stop for the voyagers. It's known as the Miami of Morocco.
We are in Agadir.
One of the most famous and known cities for tourism. We are in the capital of Sousse. Agadir is a joy of Morocco. Sun all the time, beaches all the time. Very, very beautiful.
And what about the music comes from here?
The main two kinds of music in Agadir is Rouais, which means chiefs. That our masters go through all villages in Morocco from Agadir and tell story to villages from other villages. And another main music kind is folk music called Ahwash. This is a plural of Housh, and Housh is the courtyard in your house. Like every family gets in the evening at the courtyard and start playing and getting. It's a social life. And they play that this kind of tambourines called tara goes in a crescendo from slow to fast. And at the fastest movements, they start to use hands called in this region afous, which means hand. That's why you're going to see a man.
It borders one of the largest deserts on planet Earth. And within its borders is a country overflowing with exotic music, diverse cultures, and landscapes that must be seen to be believed. This is Morocco. This is a journey across the largest mountain range in Africa and into the great expanse of the Sahara. A voyage into the wonder and mystique that is the spirit of Morocco.
Yeah. Fly, خويا.
Marrakesh. It's a blend of Arab, European, and African influences. It's a melting pot of old world traditions and customs, fused with modern ideas and beliefs. And it is called the Red City. And for these three friends, this journey will take them into the far southern reaches of the mystical Morocco. Built at the foothills of the High Atlas Mountains, the city was founded in 1062 AD by the Amazigh Empire. A traveler's first visit to this energetic city overwhelms the senses. The sights, sounds, smells, and tastes, and the beautiful Bayan Belayashi, a classically trained vocalist. And Fanair, one of the hottest hip-hop groups in Morocco.
باين حقي في بلادي باين بيد الحنا دايم عزي في بلادي دايم بيد الحنا عهدني ونعهدك يا مغربي بيد الحنا بالنية نساهموا في التنمية بيد الحنا وخيسها بندم ما يسمع.
The song يد الحنا is a gift for the people of Morocco and also the people here that lives in the deserts. And It's always stay as a traditional of Morocco, and always will be.
It's time to explore Dakhla. Laurent and Bayan head to the center of town.
So we are here in the souk in Dakhla, and this is the first time for you. Première fois pour toi.
Yes,
and first time for me. Let's go and experience, and we'll see. Yes.
لا إله إلا الله ولا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله كل ما تبدأ ربي ونسيبه لا إله إلا الله.
As the day fades, everyone heads away from the city and out into the desert. Laurent and Bayan come upon a traditional sub-Saharan music performance. It borders one of the largest deserts on planet Earth. And within its borders is a country overflowing with exotic music, diverse cultures, and landscapes that must be seen to be believed. This is Morocco. This is a journey across the largest mountain range in Africa and into the great expanse of the Sahara. A voyage into the wonder and mystique that is the spirit of Morocco.
Yeah. Smile, خويا.
Marrakesh. It's a blend of Arab, European, and African influences. It's a melting pot of old world traditions and customs, fused with modern ideas and beliefs. And it is called the Red City. And for these three friends, this journey will take them into the far southern reaches of the mystical Morocco. Built at the foothills of the high Atlas Mountains, the city was founded in 1062 AD by the Amazigh Empire. A traveler's first visit to this energetic city overwhelms the senses. The sights,